We got the call here at 9 a.m. and discovered that the bear was up in a tree in this residence yard. Called ODFW, and they came out and assessed the situation, which was rather unique because of the cliff in the back. We were doing everything we can to make sure we can get the animal safely out of the tree without having to destroy it. After ODFW made an assessment, they tranquilized the animal. The animal was incapacitated way up in the tree, and the fire department came out with all their gear and were able to successfully retrieve the animal.
We had a younger bear last week, a 1.5-year-old bear. There was a little male. This is a big male, a different bear than the one last week, but it is unusual for Bend, where we have relatively low bear densities, to have a couple bears in this short a time period.
We're an all-risk response agency, so we have to be prepared for just about anything. The public calls us and expects us to be able to react. This was an interesting call, a bear, but we used the same principles that we would if we were rescuing a person, whether it was a person in a tree or a person over a cliff. And it's technical rescue training, and our rescue team in Bend has advanced technician level training in steep angle rescue.
But when a bear gets in the city limits, close to houses, close to where people are, close to kids, the biggest thing is you don't want it out running around. So it was in a tree, and we took this opportunity to be able to tranquilize it in the tree. Most of the time, usually when you dart them, they do go up a tree slightly, and quite often they will come out on their own. Occasionally, this is the second or third bear that has actually stayed in the tree. Most of the time we do have to go up after them and somehow get them down out of the tree. You usually rope them down, similar to what we did today.
They don't come every day. These are low frequency, high risk type operations, and so the only way to be adequately prepared for that is to constantly train. And that's why the value and the time and the hours we put into training are just as important as our response capabilities.
Obviously the fire department's got a lot of capabilities, a lot of expertise using ropes, using harnesses to make things a very safe operation, which is what we're really after, is to make sure it's safe for people, safe for the animal, and to do everything so the end success is hopefully good for everybody.
This is certainly a multi-agency operation here in which Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, Bend Fire, Bend Police Department came together and were successful in getting this animal safely out of the tree.
This bear will be released up into the Cascades. It's going to go about as far up as we can actually drive it to get it to it, to be up as far away from people, campgrounds, that type of thing, to give it a good chance to stay out of trouble.